So we took care of Aiden's selection, so now let's go and do the computer, or in this case we'll call it Andy. So we'll create a procedure and we'll call it Andy. So this will be Andy, and we're going to have to allow him to select something, but we want it to be random. So that sounds like a math thing. If we go down here and look at something, here's random integer from 1 to 100. But hey, you know what? We only have 3 choices, so we'll change that to 3. So we're going to have to set something equal to a random number from 1 to 3. Well, it sounds like a variable. So we'll go back over here and create a variable, and we'll initialize a variable, and we'll call it Andy Shambo. That'd be his selection, and we'll set it to something, some number, so that'd be a math thing. So we'll put it over here and we'll set it equal to 0. It won't make any difference because we're going to replace it immediately. So we'll go back to the variable, and we're going to, under variables, it says set to, and set what to, and pull the arrow down here as a global shambo. Okay, so when it hits this statement here, it's going to select a random number from 1 to 3. All right, now we got to decide what it was, and then we need to make that picture in the image 2 box whatever he actually selected. So that sounds like control, and so here's the if statements. And so let's put an if statement in here, and we're going to have to obviously use 3 of them since we have 3 different opportunities. And yes, you can make an argument that you only need 2, but we'll do it this way. And so now the question is, if what? Well, that sounds like, if we do an if, it sounds like a math or logic type of thing. And so we can grab one of these and put it in here, and we can say, well, if what? Well, if variable, we just did the Shambo, get Andy Shambo, so let's get something. What shall we get? We'll put it in here. Get what? Andy Shambo. And if it's equal to, and let's go to math, grab a number here, and if it's equal to 3, then it's rock. All right. And so what do we want to do? Well, we want to set the image. So let's go copy this one since I don't really want to have to retype it. So let's duplicate it, slide it over here. But you say, wait a minute, that's image 1. That's okay, they got it right here. So image 2, picture to rock. Okay, great. Now, so I need to do the same kind of thing here. So I'll duplicate it, bring it down, click it in. But in this case, I want to know if it's 2. And if it is, I would like to go and I'll copy this one, duplicate it, plop it in, and sure enough, it's image 2. And the same thing, we'll do it one more time. We'll grab this one, duplicate it, slide it down, and in that case it would be a 1. And then we'll grab this one, duplicate it. I'm clicking the right mouse button to get my options. Image 2. And that's all. All right, we created Andy. He's going to check. We're going to create a number from 1 to 3, and then we're going to try to set that. I'm anxious to see whether this actually works. So let's go over to Connect. Let me get my AI companion running over here. Got it running. So connect it up. There's my code. I'll type in SBX QBM, and I say connect with code, and there, okay, there it goes, and here it comes up over here. And sure enough, I go and I bring it up on this side here, and we're all excited for the possibility that it's actually going to work. And I click this, I'll click this, and oh no, I didn't get anything on the other side. My, what happened here? Well, you might have guessed. How did Andy ever get included in the process? Aha! So we have to go back and do something else. We need to invoke Andy. So under procedures, it's call Andy. All right. So after I click button 1, we need to go call Andy so that he can have his choice. He does not look to see what you did. He obviously created it on his own. So we'll put one in each one of these. Duplicate, and let's see if that works a little bit better. All right. So we connect. We actually reset the connection because we're already connected. We want to do it. All right, let's connect again. And it comes my number up. I haven't exited out of the other one yet, and I will. Stop this application, stop exit, relaunch it, and put in the 6-character code of, I've got an NNN BQE, BQE, and connect with the code. Oh, did I type it right? Yeah. There it goes. And here it comes. Now let's see, how did I do this time? Now this time I'm going to come up here and I need to connect to, let's put that one. Aha! Now you can see where I selected paper, he selected rock, and that one could go on and connect to scissors, and he picked scissors, and if I connected rock, he connects paper. And once again, he's not doing it with knowledge of what you did. It's all based on an arbitrary number. All right, very good. So there we go. There's the next part.